Okay, over the next 2 days, you are going to become a detective, and we want you to work out who the thief is, who stole the mince pie. This sheet is very important because it gives you all the characters in the story. And you will notice that each little elf has a number next to it, a name, whether they're male or female, how high they are or tall they are, what hat colour they have, what hair colour, and whether they wear glasses, yes or no. So you can look across here and you can see that elf number 1 is Fizz. She is a girl, she is short, she has red hat colour, she has hair colour that is light, but she doesn't wear glasses. But if you look here at number 5, here is Tinsel. She is also a female. She's also short. She also has a red hat. She also has light hair colour, but she wears glasses. So each of these 30 little elves is different in some way. This sheet is going to be your recording sheet for every time you get a clue. You'll be able to cross off, or you'll be able to identify elves that you've got to narrow down the field to, so you end up with one elf only at the end of these 2 days. Now the first clue. Here is clue number 1. Now the first thing you have to do is you're going to use your grid referencing skills. So you've got your letters across the top and you've got your numbers down the side. You're going to look here, and the first thing you've got to look at is B4. Here is B and here is 4. And the first word you've got is the word light, light. Now, each of these words that you find in each of these grid references, you will have to unscramble to make a sentence with. The sentence will indicate what you have to do to this sheet here, and you will either have to eliminate elves or you'll have to highlight the elves as being a suspect. But this will tell you what to do. This sentence, once you've unscrambled the words and you've written out a sentence that makes sense, that will be your first clue. Clue number 2. Clue number 2 is another code. Each of these are codes. And here is the alphabet written from A all the way to Z. They've started the code off for you. M-N-O-P. You can see that what's happening here. So every time you see an A, it's going to become an M. Every time you see a B, it's going to become an N. Every time you see a C, it's going to be an O, and a D, a P. So M-N-O-P, Q is going to be the next. R, S, T. I'm just going to go down to T. You'll go all the way until you finish at Z, and then you'll start again at A until you get to this Z. Here I'm seeing that this is the first code, HVS, and here is H, and it's telling me it's a T, and they have written a T. They're telling you that V and S is an H and an E, and I think that when you rewrite your code you will see that that's the case. This will be the next word, this will be the next word, so write the letter for S, the letter for V, the letter for T, and you will get a sentence that will tell you what to do in order to eliminate or to highlight a different elf or elves. Clue number 3. Clue number 3 is the last one you're going to do, the last code you're going to break today, and then you'll do 2 tomorrow. All right? Again, a grid referencing. Now what you have to be careful of is there are little slashes in between these little number sequences. And here these indicate that that is one word, and that is another word, and that is another word. And you're going to decode here these reference numbers, and you are going to write down the sentence. So let's start with this first word. It's 3 letters because each of the brackets indicates one letter. So 4-1, let's have a look what 4-1 is. Again, we go across 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 4, and we go up 1, and I can see it's a T, so I'm going to write my first letter here, T, and I'm going to tick that I have done that. My second letter is a 2, 3. I go across 2, I go up 3, I can see it's the letter H. I'm going to write the H down here. I'm going to tick that. 1, 1. I'm going to go here 1, and 1 is an E. I can see that it's an E. So I know my first word is the. Here I'm going to work out what this word is, and by the end I will have a sentence, and again I'll be able to cross off or highlight one of these characters. So good luck with that. I hope you're very successful at cracking the code for today.